We should make a pizza.
Pizza pasta, put in my mouth.
Yeah.
Dude,
Alright.
never mind. This one, two.
Hello everyone, welcome to Garage Gossip. I'm Victor, one of your hosts. Now introducing my first co-host, Steven.
Hey, what's up?
And today we have two guests. One, Richie,
What's up, yo?
and Korei.
Hi.
Alright. So this is the first episode, so it's going to be really scuffed. But we're just going to try things out till they stick. Anybody have anything they just want to say?
Call me Saint.
Saint. So refer to you as Saint for the rest of the podcast.
Saint, bro. Saint.
For the rest of the podcast, we
Yeah,
have
you
to
know
call
what
him
it
Saint.
is.
I actually want to ask the viewers at home a question. Have you guys ever once been in the shower and you had a razor and you tried shaving yourself, but the razor was just messed up? Well, no need to worry now, because now that we're sponsored by Dollar Shave Club, if you put in code, we're actually sponsored. Don't listen to me.
Dollar Shave Club?
Yeah.
I actually use that service.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, sponsor us, please.
Yeah, we have a...
Also G Fuel. I need.
Oh, you mean lead fuel?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
because G Fuel has lead in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty
terrible.
good. That's
Yeah.
probably what makes it so strong.
Yeah. Yeah, G Fuel has lead in it.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
We're actually sponsored by Gamer Subs, though.
Gamer stuff?
Oh yeah,
What?
because we're
Yeah,
actually
Gamer
fellow
Subs and
gamers.
cool
We're
shirts.
actually sponsored by Saint Apparel.
Actually, we are kind
We
of
are actually
sponsored by
Saint
Saint.
Apparel.
We'll get the Richie's Instagram input.
Yeah,
somewhere.
no, I'm gonna have everything up
Yeah,
right
so
now.
we got it. Make sure to support him.
Okay.
All right, let's get right into it.
Wait,
So-
right to what though?
The first question from Paola.the.koala via Instagram is cereal soup.
Oh Lord.
Well, you know what? That's actually a pretty easy one. What classifies as soup
Yeah,
is
I think so too.
having a stock,
Really?
you know, and a stock, you know, is made by boiling, you know, like vegetables and whatnot.
So really,
or
that's-
you can make it out of beef bones and stuff, and you know, you don't boil the milk into it.
I mean, some people boil milk,
And
But
I'm not.
the point is, though, it's not stock or it's not bones.
I'm not.
but some people
Kind
put
of
bones.
tribe African like.
And I'm not
like I
making the
said.
argument that a soup has to be hot. We have things like gazpacho. Gazpacho is very cold, but you
Like
know,
chowder?
regardless, yes,
Yeah.
it's a cold soup because it's been boiled.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know, there's that.
Well, there's that question
Cereal
answered.
is not soup. Actually, speaking about chowder, while I thought a struck of genius, if you will. So you know how not Netflix, HBO recently required Adventure Time, and they're gonna be producing episodes.
Yeah.
Since Cartoon Network's already branded with HBO, and they're gonna make new shows, I thought, what if you make like, it's not a spin-off of Chowder, but it's like the same universe, and it's like a grocery store where they get all the food from there, like all that weird shit.
Yeah.
I think that would be amazing.
So I guess that answers the
I
cereal
don't
soup
know.
question.
Chowder's like very. I don't know. It's so niche now. I don't think it survived with like the current like audience.
Well, no, it wouldn't be Chowder. It'd be it'd be that grocery store thing.
That's true.
It should be called that too. The grocery store thing.
Yeah.
What's the next question?
Okay, what's the next question?
What's the next question?
By thankful.pineapples via Instagram. What color is a mirror?
Silver. That's not even a joke. So mirrors are actually covered in silver, like thin sheets of silver leaf, which is what makes them so reflective.
Really?
You know, there's your answer.
Can we fact check that?
But you know, mirrors actually don't reflect light evenly. And, they reflect green a lot worse than they would in other colors. So that's why when you have mirrors facing one another, they eventually
You have a
turn
green tint.
Yeah.
Wait, that's kind of swag.
Have you ever been inside a changing room and there was like a mirror on one side, mirror on the other side,
Yeah.
and it's like an infinite loop of mirrors?
Yeah.
It's green.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah, eventually it takes on a green here.
All right, I guess it's green and silver,
Yeah. Guess so.
kind of.
Mirrors are green. Okay,
Next question.
this one gets a little deep. From Heckin _
Speaking of,
This Jewish pussy got me acting quite strange, my boy. He's on the War-Lowrider chowder. Oh, fuck me. Corn addicts chowder.
I love chowder. Give me the ketamine now.
chowder. Where's the ketamine chowder?
Give me that Jewish pussy now, chowder. Chowder, that Jewish boy pussy got me acting
Chowder, start playing Dan Bull, please.
Damn bull.
We're actually we're shouting out Dan Bull. If you can reach out to us, we'd love that.
Damn bull, we miss you.
Victor in post, I want you to say redacted for the last time you mentioned Dan Bull.
Dan Bull.
Okay. So, this one
Dan
is
Bull.
from...
Go on.
Ooh.
No, go.
Okay.
Go. I'm not fucking
From
around.
Hecken_Josue via Instagram, who are the 3 people who have been the most influential to you?
So, like, I'm assuming each one of us personally.
Each one of us says 3 people.
Influential? Okay.
Yeah, 3 people who've influenced you the
Okay.
most.
You want to start?
No, not really.
I don't want to start.
I got you. This is super easy for me. It's gonna go David Bowie, Virgil Abloh, Kanye West for sure. They've
Okay.
for sure like influenced my like artistic drive and all that. Definitely molded me into the person I am today. So it's pretty easy for me. What about you, Steven?
Pretty well listed.
I mean, there are kind of 3 people that I can think about. Well, there are a lot of people, but I mean, if I were to boil it down to the 3 people, and for one of them, I'm really not trying to kiss anyone's ass. The first one is my mother, for she. I mean, that seems very common, but she raised me and she like nurtured me, and I've observed her, and a lot of my characteristics I think I take away from her, whether I I actively do them or don't. The second one would be Vanos Gaming. I don't know if anyone remembers him. But back in middle school, and I know it sounds like cringe, but like back in middle school, I used to always watch his videos, and he inspired me. I know it's funny, but like he inspired me to like at the time want to be a YouTuber, but that dream sort of left me. But like I guess having an internet appearance, an internet influence, still stems from that. And then the last person is this wonderful human being named Chelsea Valencia, who over time really taught me how to be more kind to people in general, and I feel like that's bettered my life and made things nicer. So yeah,
Beautiful,
this is
Steven.
my 3
Actually,
people.
We'll just fuck Corey now? Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So Corey,
I haven't
Okay.
listened to anything.
So the 3 people who've influenced me most in life, well, one of them would have to be my 7th grade science teacher, Mr. Steiner, because he really gave me the push to start following and pursuing my dreams in the STEM field. Another one would have to be my Uncle Noel, just from all that he does for the people that he's connected with and the people that he gives back to. It's really inspiring. And the last one would have to be Casey Neistat, because he's a man that just came from nothing, came from the rock bottom, and now he's perfectly self-made and maintained, and he's giving out and doing more in whatever he wants to do, really.
I like his nose.
it's well spoken. It's well spoken. That's actually well spoken of you, Victor. It is.
I do like his nose.
I think we're on to Corey now on his
Yeah, Corey. What about you,
3
buddy?
influential people.
I'd like to start first one to be
Book Noy.
my mom, because she sent me here and now I'm here. Tyler the Creator, because he's a Pisces and makes cool music.
Great.
And my cousin Buknoy Ayuden Calleja. He really influenced me to really have the experience of taking care of a child and having to nurture them and help them grow up to be a better person.
Do you like kids, Corey?
I love kids.
No! Damn bull. That was actually very well spoken of you too, Corey. Yeah.
Every time Dan Bulls said, I'm going to edit redacted over it.
Okay, that's great. Lord of mercy. No, actually, fun fact for those at home, Booknoy is actually a word and a human being who has a lot of history with the 3 people that are currently talking, or 4 people. A lot of history, and it's just nice to know that person generated that much, impact in someone's life.
He's a very, very influential kid.
Absolutely.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
The first time I saw Booknoy in person, he had a dog with him, and way we bonded was looking at the dog's penis and laughing at it.
That's quite beautiful.
I saw Booknoy Furusato right here in Torrance the other day. It's a Korean barbecue place. He was looking pretty full.
Full?
Yeah, he was with his friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he was enjoying himself.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's a good kid.
That's good to
Yeah,
hear.
Shout out Booknoy.
Corey, can you give me Booknoy's Instagram so I can put it right here?
Yeah, you can all go follow him at Buknoy Ayuden Calleja / my girlfriend is cute at Instagram.
And I just want to add, my first time meeting Booknoy, he was building a Bionicle, and I'll never forget that moment we had together where I was just watching him build the Bionicle. I'll never forget it.
Hey, Bionicle Loki fell off though.
Kind of, really.
My uncle actually.
Like,
Lego
Bionicle
killed Bionicle. They didn't
Yeah.
want it.
Bionicle's fire though. Like The designs were actually really, really cool.
Yeah, honestly.
And then McDonald's got their fucking greasy grips on Bionicle.
Yeah, and they
Started
made like
selling that
shitty
shit
plastic
ones.
toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they even made a shittier one, like
Fuck
Hero
McDonald's.
Factory or
They
something.
made like poop barnacles.
Alright, so I guess we're going on to the next question.
Mm-hmm.
Damn bull.
I don't know if I want it. What do you guys think? Should I ask that one?
Moana?
That's a loaded question.
I got you.
No, let me see this. Let me see.
What are your thoughts on the Christianity and religion in general?
Joshua.
Believe in what you want. Believe in what you want. You know, who's gonna stop you? Me, maybe?
God.
Perhaps so. Yeah.
Next question.
Go.
Just to reiterate, do what you love
Exactly.
in whatever form that may be,
Listen, stream Jesus is king.
and believe what you want. We're not gonna go any further in depth because
God
this
is
is
king,
a
we the
loaded
soldiers.
question.
Ultra beam at the boat.
So there's like 5 questions asked by one person, so I'm gonna tag the person after all these
Damn
questions.
bull.
Okay, this next one's pretty classic. It's if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Dude, that's
Oh.
easy. Okay, listen, guys. Listen to me. It's gonna sound really funky, but trust me, it's a good superpower. So imagine having the ability, the superpower, to stop your heart at any given point in time.
You sick bastard.
And you don't get to start your heart up again.
I hate
Nah, I'm kidding. That's terrible. I'd
Yeah,
probably
it
want
kind of sounds
like,
like an idea I had one time.
I'd want the ability to like I don't know, run really fast or something.
Okay, I got you right here. And I'm quoting Eric Cartman from South Park. I would like to have the power to have all the powers.
That's so fucking broad.
There's no limitations on
That's
this.
so broad.
You know, it's a hypothetical.
Yeah, true.
But then there's some really shitty powers, like what Steven mentioned earlier. You know, having your heart stop and not being able to restart it.
Well, I have
you
a
know?
better power. Okay, fine. I have a better power. Okay,
Okay,
so
Buckley.
so this ability, right? It's the ability to instantaneously shed all the hair off of your body,
No.
and you can't grow it back. It just grows back at a normal rate. That's all. That's all the power is.
I would actually quite enjoy that.
You know,
All the hair on your body.
Wait, would I be able to control the section
No.
that it falls off, or
No,
would it be
it's just
everything?
every piece of
All of
hair
it
off of
falls
your
off.
body.
Oh, I would
falls
look
off.
kind of
Yeah.
strange.
Everything at once too.
I'd look a little funky.
Like it doesn't even
Kinda like a thumb?
explode. It just
Yeah.
falls
Kinda
off.
like-
Like
I'd look like a big ass thumb, bro.
Mr. Cullen?
redacted.
damn bull. Go
For
on.
those who know me, it's quite the obvious answer, but I would have the Omnitrix from Ben 10.
Oh my god! So we can do
Because
anything.
that is essentially having all the powers.
True.
Slaps wrist viciously.
Is
That
that,
is
a
a
superpower
superpower.
though, or is that,
That
like
is
a
real.
fictional power?
It's
I
Is
don't.
the
I,
question specifying a fictional
Iron Man has
power?
superpowers,
I,
right?
I would agree.
No.
No.
Yeah, he does.
I
He
don't
has
think-
tools.
Yeah.
Iron Man has money.
His
Yeah, his
brain
money.
is his superpower.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
guess.
bro, he built the first suit in a cave.
Oh, true.
So that
He's
I
big
think,
brain.
yeah. So he has the capacity and the mental to make tools,
Alright,
which are his
let's-
powers.
yeah,
it's
how about
an
we-
extension of himself.
Okay, but how about we take this to more of a like being a metahuman as opposed to being like, you know, like Batman or Iron Man.
Okay.
Then let's talk about like that.
No, but you have to realize that stemming that off has you remember Ed and Eddie? You see all those fucking inventions.
Both
that
are
he made?
tools.
They're all really. I can't continue.
So you want to have the
Holy
durability
mackerel.
of an Ed and Eddie character.
Yeah.
That's slapstick. That's called slapstick. So you want to be indestructible, basically.
Yeah, and I want like.
I kind of want that too.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I can't be indestructible.
Oh, so you'd want to have like Toon
So-
Force, right? Toon Force.
There you go. Two
I
Force.
hate-
That's what
I
you
hate
call it.
that.
The superpower I would have is to be able to plug my charger back in as fast as I could take it out.
You know what? I figured it out. I would want to be Dr. Manhattan.
Wasn't that pretty? Isn't he pretty
I
powerful?
was gonna be like, I
Yeah.
swim at my beach anytime I want.
Yeah. Dr. Manhattan has sex.
Huh? That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You know who else has
You know-
sex? Damn bull.
My mom.
Oh god, this is great. This is a great podcast.
No,
so
but
far.
look at it this way. Dr. Manhattan is essentially God. And you know, further down my career, I strive to be God one day.
Yeah.
So I think that's a very like plausible like goal to reach for. What's the next question?
Yeah, I think we wrapped this up pretty well.
Yeah. So,
Jesus.
Ben 10. What are your thoughts on aliens?
Oh well, you know,
Yeah.
bridging off of Ben 10 theory right here.
Bridging off of Ben 10, I do believe that there's a god in the universe called Azimuth who has thus created the Omnitrix and gathered gathered some DNA from every single alien species out there.
What about Xenu?
May I stop? May I just break in for a second and give my honest opinion about aliens?
What about Xenu?
My serious opinion, no jokes aside. I honestly feel like there is a possibility, not a fact, but a possibility that aliens could actually exist in the vast universe that we live in.
I'm pretty sure it's like almost 100% certain because, I mean, it really doesn't make sense that we'd be the only planet with life on it.
Mm-hmm. Are we just that lucky to be the only planet? So, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cringe, you know?
Yeah, so somewhere in the universe, I don't know where, probably untapped, untouched by human beings because we don't have the technology, there exists some form of civilization or whatever. And technically, some people consider aliens like just life forms on different planets.
Some people consider Mexicans as aliens.
Well, yeah, you're right, but I don't...
I just wanted to add that.
Yeah, you're right. We're not talking about those kinds of aliens.
No.
Yeah. Because, like...
Be my dad.
What about these kind of aliens?
Those kind
I'm
of
actually
aliens
gonna wild out if you don't pause that right now.
Yeah. Redacted.
Damn, bull!
It's gonna be funny because for about 5 minutes I'm gonna have to say redacted.
Oh.
It's really long.
Yeah.
Redacted.
Longest redacted ever.
What's the next question?
Humans haven't fully explored the whole of Earth's oceans. What do you think could be down there? Oh,
Penis.
Cthulhu.
Water. I
Cthulhu.
think water could be down there.
Well, that's just a given.
On it, well,
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, well, I've never been down there.
I
don't
guess
know.
you're right.
That's true. It could be like juice.
Undiscovered life forms,
Shiny,
obviously,
shiny magic card.
because there are plenty of things down there that live despite the crazy conditions. Like there are a lot of creatures that like live at the depths of the sea despite the impossible conditions, like the immense pressure. There are a lot of creatures in like I forgot where I got this info from, but in volcanic waters, there are creatures that live there despite like insanely high temperatures.
But is it more pressure than working in the food industry?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Physical pressure, at least. Physical pressure, yeah.
Yeah.
the mental pressure? No.
Yeah,
No,
mental pressure.
definitely
That's
not.
shit.
You fish are cowards.
Fish ain't got shit. Fish ain't got shit on people who work in a grocery store during a holiday.
Exactly.
And guess what? Guess what? You fucking fish. I'm gonna start working at a sandwich shop at Target on Thanksgiving week. Do you know how fucking hectic that's gonna be?
You gill-breathing bastards.
Fish sandwich.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fish sandwich.
Stupid fish. That's
Fish.
why you're sold at Subway.
Fish sandwich.
Breadfish.
Damn it. Next question. I'm upset.
Damn,
I'm
bull.
actually really mad.
All those questions were asked by Prosper via Twitter.
Watch him.
So, asked by BLXXPV via Instagram.
Black people.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Me? Craziest?
Oh,
Each of
well,
us.
let's just start it from right here.
Steven.
Start it big. I've been stabbed 9 times. I have a hammer and sickle tattooed on me. I've slapped somebody with their own blood. One time I did a 14-hour shift, and then I crashed my Corolla right after, so, you know, that's the thing. Yeah.
It's good.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you for your input.
Thank you. Really, we appreciate it.
Okay. Are we gonna go around?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I'm still thinking about mine.
So I lost my virginity at a water park. I jumped off a 2-story building, and I've stabbed someone 3 times with a pencil.
Okay.
And they've stabbed me. They stabbed me 3 times back as well.
With a pen?
Oh, the pencil.
Oh. Well, I thought they like attacked you with a pen just to show dominance.
No, it's my friend Jesse. He stabbed me with the pencil, and then I grabbed the pencil and I stabbed him, and then he grabbed another pencil and he stabbed me, and I stabbed him, and then he stabbed me, and then I stabbed him. And after that, we were both crying inside the school
incubator?
district
Oh.
office. We were on a field trip at the school district office, and this is what happened. And no one noticed. No one noticed a thing.
Jesus Christ.
I can't think of anything super duper crazy that I've done or that I consider crazy. I mean, maybe I could do this. Like, does anyone here have any ideas of crazy things that I've done? Like, out of your observations?
Eat the second Popeye's chicken sandwich without saving it?
Actually, that might lead to somewhere. One of the craziest things this isn't too crazy, but
Thank you.
thank you. I gathered a bunch of,
He's hyper.
I gathered a bunch of sand crabs from the beach, raw, and some mussels, and I cooked them.
I consumed one of those sand crabs, actually.
Yeah, they were actually kind of ass, but at the same time good. I've been pegged before, so that's kind of crazy. And
That's pretty dank.
Like actually though?
yeah, dead ass. And
By a female?
Huh? Yeah.
Your ass is dead now. Huh?
Shut the fuck up. and oh, this is fucking crazy. I had my head slammed into a metal pole when I was somewhat young.
I think I have that clip.
Dude,
When you were talking about it. No, not when it happened. When you were talking about it.
I don't, dude, do you guys know? Anyone here know Tyrese, the black dude named Tyrese?
Yeah.
I did something dumb. I didn't even. No, I have something else crazy. I know we said 3, but I have something else crazy after that. I forgot what I did. I think I like messed around with him by like closing the door on him or something. But for some reason he got mad. He got my head and fucking slammed it into the metal pole, and I think it left a dent in it.
In your head?
Yeah. No, in the pole.
Oh, I was gonna say.
And then later that day, bless you.
That's a cheap pull.
And then later that day, he felt bad. So in order for me to get even, he let me like hit him, whatever. So I tried Charlie horsing him, but it didn't work out. But the craziest thing that I think I've ever done is back in middle school, in 6th grade, I believe, there was once a human named Neo. I forgot his last name, but
Matrix?
he's a giant, right? He's pretty big. And basically, long story short, I punched him in the nuts because I was being stupid. And in a fit of rage, he threw me on the floor and started stomping me out. And I somehow miraculously survived. So yeah, craziest things ever done. Cut that out!
Corey, what about you, Corey?
I used a friend's car to go to a trip to Sequoia.
And you got pulled over?
Yeah, so we all went to a trip like around this summer to Sequoia National Park. It was all planned by our friend Josh. So I had 2 minors in the car, one being Joshua's brother, and one being my girlfriend who's underage. So I had her as my passenger, and I guess from there I had no license at that time, so we still went regardless, and ended up speeding on the highway and got caught driving without a license and having a minor with me. And then luckily the cop was pretty cool without he didn't impound our car or anything. But I got a fat ass ticket from it that costed around like $760. Basically it gave me like the worst like anxiety like all year. But then like realizing that I did get my license throughout the process, so
Vibe check.
Yeah, I got vibe checked pretty much. So yeah.
Fuck the government.
You know the Chaos Emeralds.
Yes.
You mean
I'm
these
aware.
right here? You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Yeah.
Okay, FK, if you had the power of the Chaos Emeralds, what would you do?
Chaos What I do? I mean,
What are the Chaos Emeralds do again?
They're from Sonic.
I know, but what are
They're
they?
Sonic Dragon. They just make you like yellow
God.
and shit. Yeah.
but they're different. I guess different.
There's different things you can do with each one.
I'm no Sonic expert, but I mean, I guess I'd use Chaos Control to stop time. I don't know. Honestly, I guess I'd become Super Steven and like I don't know, like fuck someone up if I needed to.
I would become Booknoy.
That's a great idea.
You know, honestly, I think I'd use Chaos Control and I gave everybody a big old smooch.
No, you can do that without that, you know. I'll let you.
Yeah, but I mean
Chaos Control!
Really? Nah, I'm just.
Unless, really?
Haha, JKMS.
What about you, Corey? What'd you do with the Chaos?
Oh
Emerald?
shoot, my bad. Like kill every cop,
What the fuck?
excluding Aiden.
Oh yeah, shout out Aiden, bro. He's a police chief now. I love you, Aiden. I love your mom too. Tell Eda said hi.
Shout out bless.ain on Instagram. I love
Hey,
you.
blessed out Aiden. You know what it is.
Actually, shout him out though. He on the first quote podcast I ever recorded. He loved it, and he said he'd listened to it twice.
Bro, that's butter.
If you could have a conversation with any person or celebrity that has passed away, who would it be?
Michael Jackson.
No.
No. Actually, dead ass Muhammad Ali. I talked to Muhammad Ali. 100%.
Why?
I like fighters a lot. And I don't know. Muhammad Ali was a very big inspiration to the black community back when he was alive and stuff. And I don't know. I just like to have a just general conversation with him.
I like that. Fuck with that. Yeah. I don't know, dude. For me, I think it'd have to be David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely influenced a lot of my, socio-political thoughts as well as my artistic, like endeavors and whatnot. He's very experimental and, you know, against the grain type of guy, and, you know, that's something that I really appreciate, you know.
Yeah.
I've modeled myself after some of his, like, values.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Bitch.
Nick.
Redacted.
Damn bull.
Redacted. I think I'd have to go with Robin Williams.
Mhm.
I think a lot of people say Robin Williams, but I really like the movies he's been a part of, and I think he was very funny.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a
Did you see the one 24-hour photo with the Evangelion figure?
No.
You know, you never seen
No.
24-hour photo though. So basically, he's this good, like this dude that he develops the pictures. He works at like a Walmart or CVS or some shit, but he develops the photos for this family, and he becomes like obsessed with them. He wants to be like part of that family, so he always views himself as that, and he does view himself as like part of the family. And like eventually, I think he just becomes like super obsessed with it, and he tries to like kill like one of like the dad or some shit. I don't know. It's a pretty cool movie though.
Sounds trippy.
I just know that one because there's an Evangelion figure in there though. So it's pretty cool.
It's good. The person that passed away I'd like to talk to is his name is Kamado Tanjiro. It was a really good demon slayer. He was very brave, really gentle to demons. He really showed that even being a bad person wasn't all too bad. And he really stood up to himself, and he really cared about his sister like I do. So yeah, I'd really like to have a good conversation with him. But too bad he's dead now.
I'd actually like to change my answer. I'd like to talk to Dio Brando. I just feel like he's been a big influence on me. You know, the man wanted to become God. I strive to become God as well. You know, world domination is definitely one of my goals in my lifetime. So that's definitely something I'd like to like approach.
You know,
You know, as an addition, I
Yeah.
think we might be on the same page here. I would like to speak with the Jonathan Joestar.
Oh yeah.
I can
Because
definitely
I-
True
agree.
gentleman.
Yeah.
I admire his aspect of gentlemanness. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
True.
yeah,
That's true,
you
that's
guys
true.
can't see, but I have a beanie with the true gentleman on it.
How you know he's from Britain?
And he really started a great legacy.
He
you
started
know?
a lineage,
You basically, yeah.
a lineage of powerful people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily call them heroes, but they're powerful people.
Some would say that he went on a bizarre adventure.
Some would say.
I'd also like to add to who I would like to speak to. If I ever had the opportunity to learn Japanese, I would love to speak to Shinobu Kono because her dreams were not fully seen before she passed away.
Give me a Noboken.
And I would love to talk to her because her ideals of, you know, demons, her ideals generated from her caretaker, to have demons and humans work together and talk to each other is really inspiring. Spoiler alert.
I thought it was
Gamble.
Kocho, not Kono.
FR?
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Next question, please.
What is something you love, and every time you see yourself doing it, you go back to the first time you've ever done it?
Wait, so the first time you've ever done it, or
So
like,
think about something you love,
yeah,
and it's like that thing. Think about the first time you did
the
it.
very first time.
Yeah.
In case you guys are trying to like figure out why we're laughing, one of us, I won't say who,
No, just make them guess.
they're doing the jerking off motion.
Okay.
And I think you can understand how that
Okay.
would be something you think about the first time, but
Yeah.
but no, I remember my first time, but that's besides the point. That's not what I love.
Wait,
doing.
You know what?
Wait, Steven, can you explain the joke?
Well, of course I can explain.
So essentially, masturbation provides a tingly feeling in your genitals, and you know, it provides dopamine and serotonin to the amygdala inside your brain. But besides the point, I think the first thing that I remember doing, and every time I do it, like I remember that first thing, it makes me happy, is producing my first shirt. You know, I definitely got like a rush of like serotonin chemicals in my brain, and like, you know, it's fueled my passion ever since. It's been a beautiful 3 months.
That's good.
What about you, Corey?
Living with Richard.
Yeah, if you guys don't know this, Korei Kenji Sanchez is my roommate. Unfortunately, we sleep together every night. Sometimes he wants to cuddle, sometimes we don't. So, you know, it's been a good month and a half.
I think one of the things I love doing that I just happen to always think about the first time of doing it, even though those memories are so old and scattered, are playing video games. You know, because I'm a very advocate and passionate person when it comes to playing video games, and I still remember like one of the first games I ever played was on my brother's old Game Boy Advance. It was Super Mario Bros. You know, so it's a very fond memory. So yeah.
Got double hand twist.
I'm just saying the first thing that I remember that I loved was sucking dick. It was the best experience. Damn bull.
Redacted.
Redacted. A fond love. I just love to create things, and some things I've created mainly been in like the robotics and then like in engineering field. So one of the first memories I have, I was in a program just for like young like engineering things, right? And a project that we were doing was a PVC pipe with motors like attached on in whatever way you want, submarine. So essentially you would make this little submarine and then you go to a competition at USC, and then you guys would do like little 3 types of categories of a different thing. That you go through like an obstacle course underwater, you lift up weights, and then there was like a speed one. And I just remember like finally testing it, putting it all together, and throwing it in the pool, and then just watching it like zoom.
I think I remember.
Go by.
Was there any footage of that or any pictures taken of that thing? 'Cause I think I might.
Yeah, there's definitely pictures floating around somewhere, probably on some page of USC that's been forgotten about. Yeah.
That's a nice bold, Steven.
Thank you.
Those 2 questions were asked by K. Sanchez via Instagram.
You have any things you love doing? You remember, Korei?
Huh?
Do you have any things?
He said living with me.
Oh yeah. Oh my bad.
Oh, so not living with me?
Huh? Oh yeah. How
Damn,
book
bro.
know you?
I must have amnesia because I really don't remember asking. Like I really don't remember. Who are you people?
All right. Asked by Jasmine No via Instagram. Biggest life lesson.
Oh well, mine was not working too hard, because then you crash your new 2016 Corolla that you only had for a month. What about you, Steven?
My biggest life lesson?
Don't fuck wrong.
My biggest life lesson. Oh God. It's not fucking funny what I'm gonna say. Don't cheat on people. That's probably one of my biggest life lessons, honest to God. And what about you, Korei?
Told by my mom just to be humble.
What?
Sit down, be humble.
That's
Kendrick
pretty. Yeah,
Lamar.
by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Mine would definitely have to be listening to yourself and put yourself first. Yeah. There was at one point where I was I ran a lot just to, because I get seasonal depression right around like late November and throughout December, early January. It's just really just bad times for me mentally. Luckily I'm doing pretty good now, but that's when I picked up running. And about like after I ran my first marathon, I continued to run again, and it was right around like late December, early January, where I was feeling like shit. So I pushed myself every day and I hit like 13 miles. And there was one day where I was like, I hit 16, and it was the best time I would ever done. It was like an hour and like 40 minutes for 16 miles. That's like damn good. And I was on my last few stretches before my stop, and I was feeling like complete shit. But I knew like once it's over, I would feel that satisfaction, or at least the satisfaction that I would get. And I pushed myself too hard, and I got injured, and I retained a muscle stitch for like 3 months after.
Shit. Do you feel like you could body Forrest Gump? This man ran across the United States.
Definitely.
You could body
the fuck out of him.
You would body Forrest Gump?
His shoes are stuck at Santa Monica Pier for a reason.
Oh,
My shoes
shit.
are never stuck.
That's true.
They're on, and they stay moving.
Dude,
Who are your biggest running influences, though? I know we have people like Usain Bolt, Sonic the Hedgehog, Barry Allen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Barry Allen. Yeah.
Well, for me, I value speed, right? Like, because I think speed is it's a driving force of running, but personally, I value distance slightly more. So definitely people like, well, my uncle, one of them, he runs. He's a crazy bastard. He's ran like 100K. He's ran a marathon. Yeah, 100K. He's ran a marathon through like trails and shit like that.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he's an insane bastard. And Casey Neistat.
He runs too?
Yeah, he runs too. Both are nuts. Yeah.
I like Speedy Gonzalez a lot.
Yeah, he's another big influence.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What was it?
What is a memory that has shaped your life? asked by Mrs.Bugarms via Instagram.
Did I shave my life?
That's you.
That has shaped your life.
They're in this room right now. So this answer is gonna be a memory of stuff. What was it?
Memory that has shaped your life.
Fuck. Chat. You know what? I have a good memory to shape my life. My door getting busted down when I was 14 years old by the DEA when they came to deport my father. That's definitely helped me mature a lot as a person. I matured quite early on, so I'm definitely able to reach a lot more opportunities that otherwise wouldn't have not been able to if I was still like a little brat, So there's that. Got pretty dark.
Like Steven.
Yeah.
That's a skin color joke for you guys that don't understand.
Steven's black.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving it away, but yeah, go on.
I have kind of two. They kind of have a similar thing. One was around when I was 11 to 12 years old. This is being recorded in a garage. That's why it's called Garage Gossip. But as I was closing the big garage door, and it was the motorized ones where they go down slowly, it just completely fell, and it almost fell on top of me. I almost died. And it was a life flash before your eyes moment. And that just taught me to slow down and just value what I have.
Yeah.
And another one is when I was about 7 or 8 years old, I was getting a haircut. And while getting my haircut, there was a lot of gray hair. Gray hair just from stress. And I just saw it on what's that thing they put on you?
It's a smock.
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
I thought that's what artists wear.
It's the same thing.
The same thing?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I saw a lot of gray hair just get left on the smock, and I was just why the fuck am I like this, I feel like an old fucking man, and I'm 8 years old. This is not what I fucking need.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think two moments also as well, we're going over the cap.
My queen texted me. I'm sorry. Sorry.
One moment was when my mother told me she was diagnosed with lupus, and for those of you who don't know what lupus is, it's basically a blood disease or whatever. It's not like cancer or leukemia, but I guess it's similar to that. But I remember the day clearly where I was playing Smite, and she got off work and she had told me or whatever, and it really hit me, because in my head I was a bit young, so in my head I was oh no, is my mom gonna die soon or whatever, and it was kind of like a very emotional thing for me for a while. But then I did my own fair research, and I sort of conned myself, and then realized it doesn't mean that, but it still just made me realize I should definitely just appreciate my mother more, appreciate people in general more, because anything can happen, and death can occur at every given moment. So I should probably make the best of the people's lives while they're on Earth. And then, my second, very fond memory was me realizing that video games are not important. Or more specific, me realizing that I shouldn't get so into certain things that don't matter in the long run of things. The memory goes as me playing League of Legends and just doing horrible in the match. Absolutely terrible. It got to me so bad that I literally, I went outside and I just stood outside for an hour or two, just sitting down, or not sitting down, but standing up, contemplating life and whatnot. And then that whole ordeal just made me realize that I can't just be tripping about things like that, because unless I'm going to pursue a career or something like that, there's no reason to let it get to me so much. So yeah. Those are my two reasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Korei, do you have any memories that
that
are fond of you? Shaped your life? Memory?
Moving to America.
Oh yeah, I can see how that'd be a very big good thing for you.
Why?
Because I didn't think I'd be speaking English for the rest of my life, so it's pretty
So
interesting.
you're a race trader.
Kind of, yeah.
Interesting. How are you guys feeling about the current memes that are out right now? I think the ones that got patched out, like Big Chungus, Ugandan Knuckles for one, things like that. How do you feel about our current memes? For now we have a Pufferfish, Okay Boomer. I feel like that one's getting a little played out.
Okay, boomer it's been normalized now.
Yeah.
I really appreciated the word boomer when it was still it was low key. Like memes
Yeah.
when they're low key.
Yeah.
I saw it on Fox
Are
News the
good.
other day.
Are good, but then like when they get too much publicity and they start getting really popular and everyone and their mom starts saying it, that's how things die off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's small, it gets big, and then it dies off. There's the start, the growth, the maturity, and the decline. That's how it works.
Yeah. That being said, I think all forms of art or media being spread go through a cycle, whether how large or small that cycle be. So I think memes are I think they've almost hit a circle, really, because I don't know if you guys have seen on Twitter with like those old like 2009 or 10 like troll faces and those like weird emoticon reactions
emojis,
and all those emoji ones that are out now. So I think memes have hit like almost a semicircle.
Yeah.
But it's just pure irony, you know,
How's
which is it's pretty fun. It's like people are only thinking they're funny because it's like it's ironic, you know. It's
Yeah.
like cringe and shit.
Yeah.
Which I mean, you still think it's funny in the long run. So like, I guess they are coming.
Like
full
there's so many
circle.
things I do ironically that they're just part of me now. Like vibe, like I hated the word vibe, but I say vibe all the
I
fucking
say
time.
bruh unironically to customers at work. Like if somebody pisses me off, I'll be like bruh. And
Bruh.
I'm very ashamed of it.
Just on the topic of memes, there's this one meme that I personally feel like has really like stood the waves of time. I don't think any of you swines would know about it, but it's called the not you guys. I mean like but anywho, it's called the Wojak, the Feels guy.
I love
The Feels guy. I don't look. I'm not the meme history guy or whatever, but the Feels guy has been around for a long time. You know, back with Pepe the Frog on 4chan and shit, and more recently, it's been in a lot of like media memes. Like I can't give any examples, but it's brought itself back up from the dead almost.
My favorite is the soy boy Wojak. It reminds me of this person I know. They work at a specific place in Delano Mall. We're not gonna say anything about that though.
I definitely won't put an image of Google Maps of Del Amo Mall.
Yes, but I do enjoy the Wojak meme. I think it's very versatile. You know, we can make fun of a lot of people. We can make fun of soy boys, boomers, cucks.
We could definitely make.
We can make fun of British people too. You know.
I'll tell you what.
How'd you know it's from Gala?
I'll tell you what. I'm sick and tired. I can't do a British accent. I'm not going to try.
I'm fucking
Are you
sick and
saying you're
tired.
sick and tired of damn bull?
It's not very nice, isn't it?
Brexit. Breakfast. Breakfast.
What do you know? You know anything about memes?
Corey's just being so
Corey?
disrespectful right now.
Yeah,
I invited him and he's playing Pokemon.
Yeah, basically.
I'm thinking of memes right now.
Yeah. What kind of memes though?
How do you guys feel about Big Chungus? The U.S. military just
damn, I hate
recently named an artillery. This is real news, guys.
You serious?
They named an artillery Big Chungus.
You're serious?
I shit you not. I'll pull it up right now.
Is it an actual article?
Yeah, no, this is on the U.S. Army Instagram
Okay,
page.
it's the
They named
Instagram
the
page.
fucking artillery Big Chungus.
No way,
They're
nah,
fucking
no way.
Yeah, and they had like a missile, like an F-150 or something like that.
They're-
What?
Called Missile Rick, and they and they drew Rick on it.
Missile.
I mean, I guess that just shows that like
Here you
the
go.
old heads are slowly being rotated out.
Chungus. There you go. It's not called Big Chungus, but it's called Chungus.
No.
That's okay.
That's bad.
I mean, I guess like it's just named that. It doesn't fucking matter.
I don't think.
Do I think it's cool? Not really. No. But is it there? Yeah. And can we
You know
appreciate it?
You know what's pretty cool though? Cat boys.
Catboys?
Yeah, cat boys.
I look like a cowboy.
Yeah, Corey kind of does look like a cat boy.
Yeah. If you see a picture, if you ever get the privilege of seeing a picture of Corey,
Boxers?
he looks like
No, they're shorts.
he looks
Those
like
are
a cat.
boxers. What?
No, they're shorts.
Well, every time someone talks, I'm gonna have a picture up on the screen.
Oh, yeah, that's how you're doing it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Do you remember the Lego Star Wars death noises?
I think so. Some was.
Oh, when Yoda dies, it's like
Yeah. So this is Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, Chewbacca, the girls, all the rebel guys. That's Lando.
I actually like. I'd like to show you guys a meme. If it's possible for Victor to somehow input the meme into the video, that'd be great. But for now, we're just gonna react to this meme. I feel like this meme is very knowledgeable. Everyone knows about it, and it very well encapsulates. Thank you. Our humor now. So let's make sure that the volume's up all the way, and let's just watch it, shall we?
That's the problem.
Okay, let's look at that meme again, shall we? But this time I won't. It's gonna be better quality. So we're gonna listen to the meme again, just to make sure.
Oh, Baby Yoda.
It's
not Yoda, by the way.
Yeah,
That's not Yoda.
I know it's not Yoda.
Well,
it actually takes place after Return of the Jedi.
That's racist.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
Okay.
Damn bull.
Damn.
I really wish Dan Bull.
What about you?
I don't. I've never watched anything Star Wars really.
Are you?
I thought you were gonna say I've never watched.
I feel like
Damn
you'd
Bull
be the
related.
type of guy to like Star Wars.
I don't know. Like a lot of people tell me that, and honestly, like since I've heard that, I've just not watched it. It's not because I've genuinely like the most I've seen is like I've fallen asleep and woken up and YouTube was playing like Lego Star Wars, like is like a video game. People were commentating over it, and that's as much as I've seen.
It's pretty entertaining. It can be a little slow though.
You should watch a show called Kimetsu no Yaiba. English translation is called a Demon Slayer. You can go on some anime websites called like nananime.to.
Dude, don't expose them. That's not anime.
Oh my bad. I mean Crunchyroll.com.
You think people are gonna watch this?
Yeah, some people.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, and there's a character that looks like our friend Korei here. His name's Inosuke Hashibara. He's a very beautiful boar man. He wears a boar mask. His English dub is pretty bad though. There's a scene where he's running through the forest and he's like, "Ready or not, here I come!" So it's pretty bad. Yeah.
I hate that.
Can you come back, please?
In a bit.
Fuck you.
Now being introduced to the podcast is Lady Bugarms and Baby Bugarms.
Would you like to say something, Baby Bugarms?
Say some words.
Here, let me.
Boy, you sound like cat bug.
Let me pull them.
Sorry, he's kind of covered in yogurt. No, I was about to say yogurt.
Oreo.
Oreo.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
What?
Valentine, say words.
Oh, how you make this boy talk? How you make this boy talk?
Oh, you're looking it up. He's
Go,
looking
go,
it
go,
up.
go.
One time. High five.
Say some words.
High five. High five.
He's talking.
Ta 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 ta.
Oh,
That's okay. Please take your time.
So Baby Bugarms is a little silent right now.
He got his little camera shy, you know? Or,
Yeah.
He's
mic
microphone
He's
shy.
mic shy.
He's afraid of the red light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My father was afraid of the red light when the DA came to arrest him.
That's actually kind of deep. Sorry for your loss.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you know what other meme I like? But it kind of got ruined for me. Like
Anime?
this one. Fuck.
Oh, me.
This
me.
one. Calm down.
Okay, I'm sorry. He apologized. It's my fault. He apologized.
But it's because there's a scary lady in it, right?
It's kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Like, not the meme itself, but the fact that the lady's doing that is actually kind of cringe.
Like, calm down.
Kids Bob Karen.
If they're the bitch ass hoe.
Small
Yeah, like that lady.
Yeah,
I don't know, but it kind of died off real fast.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hot on Twitter for 2 days, and that's it.
100%.
Wait, how do you guys feel about Death Stranding?
Never heard. Well, I've heard of it.
Isn't
I
that
haven't played it.
Isn't that what the people have titled the first Strand game? Is that the one where like they have the baby in the container?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
and
Valentine Adrian or
and that's all
Valentine
you
Chelsea.
just like move stuff around, right?
Yeah, you're a UPS man.
Yeah,
basically. It's
so
pretty cool,
that's
though.
been dubbed as like a Strand game
Yeah.
because it's all about like moving
Yeah.
from places to places. I think it's horrible.
I thought it was pretty fun.
It's like a new genre of game that Kojima's trying to try out, but as far as like I know, nobody actually really knows what's going on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really
Or what it's
confusing.
about.
What are you talking?
I mean, like I think they're definitely putting their foot down, right? People who put their foot down towards go to make a fork in the road definitely deserve recognition, but I just don't think they've put the first step in the sand. And
Yeah.
I think they could be the ones to put the second step and the third, but as of right now the first step isn't much.
Yeah, like I really want to support Kojima in it because like I like his stories and his games, but I don't know what he's talking about.
What, the plot's pretty straightforward. It's just a desolated, like, post-apocalyptic America with these
That's
giant,
America?
Yeah.
I thought it was like in
giant,
space.
with these giant monsters called BTs, and then
I have to kill BTS.
Yeah, and then basically, people who die, like I think within like 48 hours to 28 hours or something, they explode and they turn into BTs
Wait, that's
if
kinda
you
cool.
don't burn their bodies.
That's kind of cool.
And so his mom is the president. Norman Reedus' mom is the president, and she is trying to reconnect America. And there's a terrorist group that wants to like keep things the way they are.
And that's the plot for Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Oh,
which is kind of similar to Doctor
Last
Stone with Tsukasa.
I swear.
Tsukasa's trying to keep the world primitive, so you know.
Well, not only that,
Nah,
I think
it's
he's
not
trying to
that.
kill the people who have made the world bad from before.
There you go. That's true.
Yeah, Victor is Dr. Stone.
Fuck
He's
boomers.
Senku. Victor is Senku.
I'm not as smart as Senku.
Senku.
Senku looks like a leak.
Okay, so off topic, but Korei mentioned BTS. So how do y'all feel about how BTS isn't allowed to be exempt from the draft?
Good.
I'm
Can
good.
you
Yeah,
imagine,
good.
like, can we, like, memes aside, because this is kind of a quote from a Twitter thing, can you imagine getting, like, headshotted by Jimin? Of all people, you know? And, like, it's gonna, the war game is gonna change completely.
Jungkook, I need more ammo,
Okay,
please.
so let's.
It's not in time of war.
But when they,
Actually, yeah, they
when it
are.
happens,
They are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is
with
why
North
they have
Korea,
an
huh?
active draft.
You know, not only are they not exempted from the draft, but almost all like North Korean like K-pop groups, they're drafted the people who perform are like football players
Yeah.
and like sports players. Yeah, they're all drafted and they're all traded around, and it's just a big scheme for them to get money, and it goes to the government.
Stan Luna.
dude, are there any Korean football players? I don't
Stan
think I've seen
IU.
any
No,
Korean
yeah,
football players.
Stan
I
IU.
wouldn't imagine.
I have a big crush on
Didn't
IU.
wait. Like, didn't the K-pop star die recently? Like today or yesterday?
I mean,
Yesterday.
Oh, it was a female one, right?
Yeah, she was a female one.
I don't know her name.
So that's what I asked maybe.
I just know she died. I didn't know anything about her.
I don't think it's Luna.
Why does everyone only know
Did you guys hear? Was it Jungkook who caused
Yeah.
like a car accident, right?
Yeah, I think it was Jungkook.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he caused a this is like very much hate. Hopefully it doesn't get out somewhere. But he was the cause of a car accident, and the crazy Twitter stans. What they did, because Jungkook car accident was trending on Twitter, so then they did like hashtag Jungkook love, hashtag Jungkook hot, hashtag Jungkook whatever, and they've changed the Twitter trends.
Trending, yeah.
There was
Oh,
so
that's
many people,
disgusting.
yeah, there was so many people tweeting that it changed the trending.
Jeez.
Tweeting what now?
That's kind of disgusting.
Because it was Jungkook like car accident that
Yeah.
it was being spread all across Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And it got on the trending page. They tweeted so much of like other random hashtags with Jungkook in there that didn't include car accident that they changed the trending page on Twitter.
What about
Jungkook?
no? Her name's Guhara.
The one who died.
Yeah, the one who
From
died.
what?
Kara.
I've never heard of her.
Never heard
BTS
of her.
number 3.
I don't really. I'm kind of ignorant on K-pop, so
yeah.
yeah. I
have
actually
most
used to date
K-pop
this girl that was
inspiration.
very much into K-pop. Shout out to her.
I know like 5 people who are very much entwined with K-pop. Maybe 10, maybe more.
Well, I honestly can't get into it, especially knowing how shitty the industry treats its idols.
Oh, hell yeah.
And how they're basically, well, a lot of them are basically slaves. So I don't know how people could get behind that, knowing that.
Because they're
want money.
conventionally attractive.
Hey.
Stan Kanye.
And I think that's all
Okay.
the time we have for this podcast. Victor, would you do us a favor and close us out?
We're gonna tag everyone's plugs right now, starting with Saint.
It's at Flesh Saint. That's gonna be FLESHSAINT. I make clothes.
Do you want to tag your
The
screen account?
Yeah, we got Screens by Saint. That's my production and art account. I document my creative process there, and then I'm working on creating a magazine. It's called Saint.zine. If you're looking for that, it's gonna be in my bio.
Going on to Steven.
My thing right now. I think my thing right now is thankful.pineapples. It might change though. I forgot. It's something .pineapples though.
Corey?
At on Instagram at Bandai or Bandai Namco US.
Bugarms.
Oh, it's at Ladybug-Arms on Instagram.
Jesus
Or Bare
Christ.
Bones with, I think, triple Z's on Twitter. I think it's triple Z's.
What's going on?
Mr. Techno.
What's up?
You want to plug anything?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, that's fair. Mr. Valentine, would you like to plug in anything?
No, please.
And for myself, it is at Sampvix, SAMFVIX on Instagram, and at Vix Vela, VIXVELA on Twitter. Thank you, everyone.
I have nothing but bones.
Baby.